on, everyone, shout it out. Ole, ole, ole. We like having fun. Well, you know, a girl that I am growing up on the farm in Thermopolis, Wyoming, I still have the taste and love of Mexican food. It's actually my favorite thing to gobble up. Now, there's nothing better in my mind than chips, lots of hot salsa, and the guacamole. So, for this edition of Meals in a Rush, I'm going to dish out a recipe that I gathered while last visiting home in Wyoming. You know, I'm always looking for local homegrown recipes, and this is a delicious salsa chicken. Now, here's what you're going to need for this. You're going to need 2 pounds of the boneless, skinless chicken breast cut into 1-inch cubes. Now, make sure that you trim any of the excess fat off the chicken as you're cutting it up. 2 teaspoons canola oil, 1 cup of chunky salsa. Now, you can choose what level of hotness you would like. I go really hot, 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 hot. I like it hot. Also, 1/3 cup of the orange marmalade, 2 tablespoons lime juice, or you can even use lemon juice. They both are fantastic. 1 tablespoon brown sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon ground allspice. Now, that's 7 ingredients. That's all you're going to need to put this together, all in one pan, a big pan you're going to need. So enjoy making this, and you can't mess up this recipe. If you want to use more of one ingredient, less of another, go ahead and do that. I tend to put a lot more in of each of the ingredients because I love the sugar taste, I love the lime juice taste, so you go for whatever you would like. I do like to stick, however, to 2 pounds of the chicken. You don't want to go a little less than that or a little bit more, so 2 pounds is a good amount. Okay, I think that I'm going to have to put my hat on in order to do this. I'm going to put on my sombrero as we cook along here. How do you like that? There we go. Nice and festive. Also, I have a tip for you about the brown sugar to keep it fresh. You know how you can store it and it gets clumpy and hard. Put it in your fridge. It lasts a long time and keeps it nice and soft. Okay, my sombrero is on. Put yours on too as you're cooking this if you would like. Let's start cooking. As you can see, I've already started in our pan. I've heated up the oil. Get that nice and hot. I've put in the chicken. I've cooked it up. You want to make sure that it's cooked thoroughly. Once that is done, what you want to do is drain off any excess liquids. So as you can see here today, I already have everything cooked up, ready to go. Now, in another bowl, you're actually going to stir in all the rest of the ingredients. So let's go ahead and put that in. You're going to have your 1 cup of salsa. I have it nice and hot. And I tend to put a little bit more than a cup of the salsa in also. Then you're going to add your orange marmalade, and this adds such a wonderful sugary, yummy sweetness. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that in. I tend to put a little bit more of this ingredient in also. Then we're going to add your brown sugar. Go ahead and pop that in. I gave a precise measurement earlier, but I go by taste for this, so you can do whatever you would like. We can go ahead and start stirring that up. And it's a nice type of a thicker sauce, and of course, as it cooks, it even gets a little bit thicker, which is also very, 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 very nice. Now we're going to add our final 2 ingredients. That is going to be your 2 tablespoons of the lime juice or lemon juice, whichever one you would like. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. So here we have our first tablespoon, and now we have our 2nd tablespoon there. Set that to the side, and then finally we have to put in our allspice, and that is 1/4 teaspoon. And I think that will do. Go ahead and give this a really good stir. You want to make sure that everything is nicely combined so we can put this over our chicken that is ready to go, as you can see in the pan. Go ahead and stir that round and round and round. Okay, this is all you're going to do. You're going to pour this salsa mixture over your chicken that is cooked and ready to go. Oh, smells delicious. Now you want to stir this around and stir it in the beginning so all the chicken has a nice coating of this salsa mixture. Keep this on high. You're going to want this to come to a full boil and then let it boil for about 5 minutes. Once it comes to that complete boil, then you're going to turn your stove down and you're going to let it simmer for about 20 minutes. Now I'm telling you a secret about this. The longer that you let it simmer, the better, because the sauces actually have time to thicken up. And you also want to stir this quite frequently so that the chicken gets nice and coated. Now when it's done, perfect to serve over brown rice if you'd like to do that. It's also wonderful to eat just as is. And it's very cost efficient, this meal. It's fantastic for leftovers. So you grab that sombrero, fire up the stove, and check out Salsa Chicken for yourself, and of course enjoy the Meals in a Rush way. I think I'm done cooking. It's time for me to take a sample of this. Let me tell you, it has the perfect and zesty zing. Go ahead and try it for yourself. I'm gonna eat.